What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and again, we are playing some video games. We're going to be doing a little RollerCoaster Tycoon today. Last night, we did a live stream for about an hour and 45 minutes, and it was late night testing, so we are testing out some different things with it, and we're, again, going to be doing some games. So hopefully that's your kind of thing, and I'm glad that you guys are here along for the ride. So let's go ahead and do this in just a second. We're going to get everything set up and make sure it's all good to go, at least on my end. Let me know where you're checking in from. We always like to know that, so let me know where you guys are watching from. And we'll start getting some people in here. How you doing, Tim, Anthony, Trixato, Peter, again, good to see you. Coaster Scorpion, hello, guys. Let me know how the audio is coming in if you don't mind. Sarasota, Florida, Connecticut, Ireland, Germany. Very nice. RCT to Nerd, New Jersey, and this is my game. Well, good stuff. So another one, New Zealand here. Vernon, how you doing, bud? Audio's great, good. Thank you for joining, Crystal from Iowa. So again, thank you guys for watching. We're going to get the setup in just a second and make sure that we're good to go. Again, just wanted to check and make sure all of the I's were dotted and T's crossed, as you would say. So give me 1 second. We'll get some more people in here, and then we'll start playing. So last night, we had it where we completed the first scenario, and that was a lot of fun. And we got through a lot of it, too. A lot of that game we got through. We saved it. We had some people that were in there that were in the chat, and we named some of the guests after them, so appreciate that and appreciate anybody that was there with us last night. So it looks like everything is good to go, at least on my end. Again, let me know how the audio and everything is coming through if you don't mind, and that would be greatly appreciated. Jacksonville, Georgia, let's see. Jerry Farley. With this game, my wife screams no. She knows she's going to lose you for a couple hours. Now, that's a guaranteed. So that is a fun aspect of the game. Is as soon as you start playing, it sucks you in. It really does. Audio's good. Everything sounds good. Okay, good. All right, so we're going to start playing the game here. Everything's looking good. And again, appreciate all of you joining. If you guys have questions, this is a good time to interact. I found that with the game, it allows me to kind of relax, but it allows me to also communicate with you guys. If you have questions during the chat, fire away, and we'll see what we can do as far as answering. Plan on doing the stream for at least an hour. So it's 4:45 right now. Probably going to wrap it up sometime closer to 6, probably 6:15 or so. That's the game plan. Hello from Pittsburgh. Could play these for hours. I agree. So let's see. Connects Creations. Hello from Florida. Yeah, everything sounds good there. Okay. All right, we're good. Let's play some games. We're 3 minutes in. Enough yapping. Let's play. All right, and now that we have the audio going from the game, let me know if it sounds right. So make sure that it's not too loud or anything else like that. So we'll just go back and show you what we did yesterday. So this is from yesterday. In the bank, and this was our first game that we did last night. So this is the point where we got to pretty much and then called it at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Game audio is way too loud. Okay, so I'll fix that, or at least try to. Bear with me. I'm learning. We'll see if it gives me the same issue as before, because I had it where yesterday it was kind of loud and whatnot, and then we adjusted it, and then OBS Studios or Streamlabs was trying to adjust for that, and it was also freezing, so it was not doing the greatest as far as that. So bear with me for a second. While we're waiting to get that, let me know how everything is going in your lives. Any plans on visiting parks anytime in the next couple days, weeks, something like that? Anybody planning trips to Florida? Let me know. So again, this thing seems to be giving me issues yet again. Always gremlins, always. And I have it where the desktop audio is like 13 decibels lower. It's supposed to be. But right now it doesn't even want to access into that. Please buy the expansion land. What are we talking about with the expansion land? You're just talking about all the area around it, or what are we talking about? All parks closed. Heading to SeaWorld Orlando next week. I'll be there at some point. 9:45 p.m. in Ireland right now. Okay. So I'm lowering the desktop audio by it says right now 22 decibels. Okay. That's quite a bit. So hopefully this helps. Again, it took a second for Streamlabs to recognize what was going on. And now we're going. So that's audio from right there, from way out. Let me know how that sounds. And this is now zoomed in. Okay. Hopefully everybody says that's good now. I'm learning, guys. Appreciate your patience. Gotta love testing. It's always something, isn't it? You know? But I've said it before, as long as you have little victories, that's all that matters. Alright, so got that. Let's go over here. Okay, expansion land around the park. We believe in you. I'm trying my best. Like, literally, if I could show you what this is showing for the desktop audio and the mixer and everything, like I said, it's 22 decibels lower, at least it's supposed to. The audio input capture should be right according to what you guys have said. And then the whole while, as soon as I switch over to Streamlabs, it kind of freezes. It takes at least a couple minutes for it to recognize, oh, wait, this guy's in Streamlabs. He's trying to adjust the audio. We're now at like 35 decibels lower. 35 decibels. If it's still too loud, then something's going on. I'm going to have to figure something out. But at least we're going to play this. Even if I don't have a microphone, we'll try to figure it out. So 35.3 decibels lower for desktop audio. Let's see how it goes. So I'm also getting quieter. Let's see on this one. Auto capture there. Yep, good there. Make sure all the properties are good. The audio on the microphone right now is I can't raise it anymore. Like I said, it does a mixture between the in-game music and sound. Yeah, but that defeats the purpose. I want the sounds. It's still going to be the same situation, I think, where you guys are going to be able to hear. I don't know. We'll give it a go. We might have to stay out this far. So anyway, we'll start a new game. I'm not going to save that one. Alright. Dynamite Dunes. I haven't done this one in forever. I have not tried any of the other streaming services. Yeah, I haven't tried any of the other streaming services. Let's see. I said we'll try it out. That's why we're testing. That's why I have you guys in here. I appreciate it. So trying out different things, seeing if it works. If it doesn't work, well, then we switch it up. We do something different. Or at least I try to get some sort of help or somebody's help figuring out what is going on here. So we'll give it a go. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, it's technology. Sometimes technology wins. So give me 1 second on here. Once we get Streamlabs to recognize what's going on, like I said, that part alone takes a couple minutes. Yeah, I know mic is low, but I think that's because of desktop audio. Da, 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 da. Building a mine train coaster makes a lot of sense in this map. I agree. I wish I could have a camera literally showing you what's going on this desktop. I mean, I can have it where I screen capture, but oh boy. Streamlabs does not want to let me do anything right now. Like, it's literally like frozen in it where it just doesn't want to cooperate. Let's see. We are going to play some Planet Coaster in the future. That is the game plan, at least. It's raining. So this is what we have right here. So bought it off of Amazon, but it is the mega pack. But it's got all of the Roller Coaster Tycoons, the originals, and then it has Roller Coaster Tycoon, all of them, and then it has Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. So it should have all of it. I don't have No Limits though. I'd like to build an Iron Gwazi. I think we actually just got our first super chat. I'm not joking on that one. Yep, that is our very first super chat that I've ever had. So, Luca Vlogs and Gaming, $2. Certified freak, 7 days a week. I appreciate it. So, that's a funny one. First time we've ever had a super chat. I appreciate Luca for actually donating on that one. So, that one's kind of neat. Appreciate it. So, again, we're trying to get stuff set up. We'll get it going. Do they still have a shuttle from Orlando? The shuttle that goes from Orlando to the parks, like Busch Gardens, I don't believe they have that going right now. No. So let's see. Again, it just does not want to work. It does not want to go into Streamlabs. It does not want to adjust the audio. We're gonna play with it like this. I came here to have some fun. Hopefully you guys did. So merchandise situation, we're still planning on doing it. Obviously, with everything that happened recently in the last year, delayed a couple different things. We honestly planned on having it released a lot sooner, but then we also had issues when it came to one of the suppliers not holding up on their end of the bargain. It happens. No limits with me would be chaotic. I agree. It's very, very difficult to actually do a lot of things in that and concentrate and all that. Thank you, Theme Park ERT. Again, we're trying to fix the audio situation. It's being weird. We're just going to play. Alright, so we got a couple attractions going in now. We're building up the park again from scratch, so we're trying to build something that is good for essentially all guests, and then we get into the roller coasters. Let's see. Here's a name for the mine train. Revenge of the Ghost of Jesse James. I think I'll wait on that one. For those of you that have played, what is your go-to ride? What is your go-to coaster that you want to build every single time? Let me know. Again, we're trying to generate revenue here, so we want to be able to build stuff in the future. So raise up the ticket price. We had $35 yesterday starting out. And then when it comes to the attractions, each attraction does have the ability to charge for it or make it free. We charge. Shuttle Looper, B&M Hyper, yeah. Corkscrews, I agree. Haven't played them forever, can't remember. Okay. So right now, another thing that we also go, since we just set this up, again, going to R&D. And that's usually what I set it up for, is roller coaster thrill rides and shops and stalls, at least in the beginning. Hey, we got a scrambler. We got a scrambler. What have I said about scramblers before? Huh? For those true fans, what have I said about scramblers before? Hello, Deadshot. Good to have you in here. Egyptian theming. I guess that would be fitting for the desert, right? You're not a true fan. How dare you? Swinging pirate ship. Yep. Yep. That is correct, Coolio. Coolio gets it. He's the winner on that one. Build Montu with that. I agree. I would like to. We just don't have the invert coaster yet. Alright, so we got the ability to get people in there. We're generating some revenue. And we got a little puke. Blah. And remember, with these guys, do not mow the grass. Even though this is desert. Don't mow the desert. now we got some handymen. We have some mechanics. People are barfing. Build Falcon's Fury. If we had a drop tower option, we would. We just don't have it yet. It's coming. Why are you barfing on my pathway, kid? It's so annoying. I'm sure Lauren's going to join eventually. She doesn't play video games too much, to be honest. Artificial turf. Alright, so we got 8,000 right now. We've got that. Let's build a log flume since we're out in the desert. It's going to be hotter than heck. The one thing I don't like about this location, this park, is that there's a lot of hills and whatnot. So you either have to play where you build coasters or rides into it, or flatten it. And flattening it will cost a lot of money. And let's see. Open RCT is worth to look at. Yeah, I've had several people recommend Open RCT. I think we'll have to check it out. See, I think that would be a good spot over here, but I want to build a roller coaster at some point. And that would take up that good plot of land. So it's either build a coaster or build a water ride. And I would rather build a coaster. Hands down. Always. And there we go. Our first coaster. At least in this park. So we'll put the entrance, I'm going to say over here. Exit there. That, let's see what we're charging. Free? There's no free rides here. I feel like Mr. Krabs. Where's me money? And I think another thing that I'm going to invest in is definitely a headset with a microphone built in. I don't mind holding the microphone, but it's a chore sometimes. The good thing is with RollerCoaster Tycoon, you can play one-handed, essentially, where you can hold a microphone and you can play the game. Stop barfing, kid. All right, roller coaster's good there. This is the mine ride that we have. It's already, it comes with the scenario, so this one's pretty neat. See, I think that would be a really fun ride. This one right here, I think it'd be a lot of fun. Steel Series, electric headsets. Okay. I appreciate it, AF guy. I'll check into it. I mean, I don't mind buying a brand new headset. This is a really cheap headset, like really cheap. I think it came with one of the packages that I bought for like the cameras or something like that. All right, so that's good there. The next course of action, and we had some fun with this last night. Let's name the ride. So if you guys have a suggestion for a name of the ride, throw it out. I've also looked into a Blue Yeti, but I have literally some of the best microphones you can buy. They're meant for DSLRs. We're using the DSLR right now. We're using our Sony. But I'm using a Rock Band microphone. Rock Band. let's see. Cactus Coaster. I think that's going to win. So there we go. Cactus Coaster. I like it. Since there are cactuses, so good job. Ooh, steel mini coaster. Do, do, do. This is going to be a tricky spot. I don't know if that's going to work. And I don't think it will. Not to mention, we don't have enough cash right now for that just yet. So you can actually buy the game via Amazon. I don't know of any places that you can download it. I'm not really familiar with that. I just figured I'd buy the thing outright. I think that's going to be a good spot for the coaster right there. So as soon as we generate enough revenue at $3,479, we will buy this. Yeah, Steam might have. Yeah, Steam has it where you can do digital downloads as well. I don't know what the price is, but I think Steam also has it. Yeah, so this right here was what I got off of Amazon. Like I said, it is the RollerCoaster Tycoon Mega Pack, and that's what I got. What happened to the 3,400? They raised the prices. There we go. All right, yay! Another coaster. Yeah, I think even with the one that I paid, I think it was like maybe $16 top, something like that. It wasn't that expensive, and that was for all of the games. All right, folks, what are we naming this one? Let me know in the comments. What are we naming this one? And thank you, AF Guy, for checking. So $19.99 on Steam if you want to get it. Dry Bug. Pharaoh's Chariots. Desert Storm. I like Desert Storm, actually. The Voyage. Voyage has got to be a wooden coaster. Come on. We couldn't do that. Wacky Worm 2.0. Dunes of Death. All good options. Tumbleweed. That's another good one. I like that one. Super Duper Whooper? Nah. I appreciate the suggestion, but that one's a tongue twister. Trying to get me to say that 10 times, not happening. Appreciate it, though. I think out of the ones, I think I'm going to go with Desert Storm. So, Rail Fan Andrew. I appreciate that one. So, we're going to name it Desert Storm. All right, so we got Desert Storm. again, we appreciate you guys watching these. It's a fun time. I like interacting with you guys. Again, if you have any questions in regards to me, Midway, fire away. Let me know. It's a good way to interact. Hello, Andy. If it goes on sale for cheap during sales, think I paid under $10 for both RCT1 and RCT2. That's not a bad deal. Again, kind of a backstory. The last time that I played RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, it was in beta. I put it on my computer, and it crashed it. Absolutely crashed it. And I'm very hesitant to play it again. So I'm thinking a water ride here soon, but we have an issue with the mounds of dirt. So we're going to try to adjust that and see what we can do. So again, big plot of land. Hopefully it's not costing me an arm and a leg. All right, so there we go. So we flattened that out. Do you think Velocicoaster will be open by April, or do you think they will have a rough opening time? Matt, my honest guess is that by April, we should be pretty close. As far as the park giving a definitive time as to when thing is going to happen, I think they're going to stay quiet for quite a while on this one. That's my honest opinion. So this would work really well if I just moved the pathway. And I think that's something that I'm going to do here. So if you notice, we need about that much room. So what I'm going to do is this. No, too much. Oh well. Goodbye, money. Kiss it away. Stuff like that, Anthony, is going to be really tough. There's a lot of mine trains. I've ridden over 515 roller coasters to go through my head and try to realize every single mine train that I've ever done. That's a little tough. One that personally kind of has always been staying in my heart, I would say, is probably Gold Rusher and Magic Mountain. I've always liked Gold Rusher. We got that there. We'll remove this pathway. Sorry, folks, you're going to get lost. It happens. That dude looks like he's doing the, I gotta go to the bathroom dance. Either that or he's sleepy. Alright, so we should have enough room for this log flume now. But will it fit? It does right there. We just need 4,000, 4,036. Come on. Woo! Log flume. We got a log flume. I agree, Tyler. They're being pretty quiet when it comes to Jurassic, but they're doing a big push when it comes to media stuff recently. All right, so what are we naming the log flume? Oasis. I like that one. We're going underground, baby. We're going underground on this one. Ta-da! Yay! Sometimes those footpaths can be a little bit difficult sometimes. 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 Say sometimes a lot. $2. Alright, so Oasis, I think it was Desert River Expedition, The Serpent, Montezuma's River Race, Mirage, Saharan River Run, The Voyage. Alright, we'll give it to you on that one. So, Peter, we're going to name it The Voyage. And there we go. The Voyage. All of those were really good. If we build another water ride, some of those I think we're going to use again. Guardians of the Oasis. That would have been a good one too. They're all good. Alright, so we got that going. Check and see how our prices are and make sure people are still coming in. Yep, we still got a lot of guests coming in, which is good. Let's check our guest thoughts to make sure that everybody is happy. A lot of people feeling sick. Not good. Desert Storm is a really good value, apparently. I like how this guy is sick. He's sick, and he's in a queue for another coaster. Of course, Desert Storm was a good value. It was free. So, custom coaster, glutton for punishment. I'm not playing open RCT. Again, open RCT2 is something that we're going to look into in the future, but as of right now, I'm just playing the game. Let's see. This time's playing the game, gotta try it again. We'll try Vernon. So everything's looking good here as far as our park. Mine Train is looking good. The other thing that somebody brought up is about buying the expansion land. And if you notice, this scenario has a lot of expansion land that you can buy. We're not at that point, though. we have to build up our park, earn revenue, and then do that. We can't do that right now. We're not even close. So one of the other things, this is an objective. So it says have at least 650 guests in your park at the end of October of year 3 with a park rating of 600. Right now we're in July. We have almost 500 guests. So we're almost to the objective, and it's year 1. We've got a lot of time to do on this one. Use the pyramid for a ride. I think we could. Very nice. One of the main developers for Open RCT 2. So Matt, I believe that is what it is. Again, that's something I've checked it out, did some research on it, looked on it. I had a couple questions as far as to legitimacy, as far as if we did streaming, making sure that there wasn't going to be somebody being like, "I'm going to sue you." But just want to make sure that it works and that we're able to do what we want when it comes to our streams and whatnot. Again, in fact, if you don't mind reaching out to me, Matt, I'd love to ask a couple questions on that one and just figure out what we're doing. What's up, One and Done Tyler? Appreciate it. Adam Cohen is in here. Favorite drink? My favorite drink is probably going to be either Mr. Pibb or Dr. Pepper. Mine Train Coaster was already named, I believe. So it's Dynamite Blaster. So that's what that one is. Pirate ship. We got our pirate ship. Nah. I mean, I like beer. Don't get me wrong. I try not to have a lot of it. Got to work on that girlish figure, you know? That nice body. Nah, I've got a dad bod right now. I put on some weight recently. There is no lie. There is no shame, though, because the food was delicious. What's up, Bruno? Trust me, my last name, think how many people butchered that one. And the issue that I have is, first name is Daniel, and the last name starts with L-E. So back when I was in school, I had teachers non-stop call me Danielle. For years. Well, we're going to adjust the mic in another session, Morris. Right now, we're just playing just to play. So we'll get it fixed eventually in the future. But for right now, we're just playing. But I appreciate your feedback. I mean that. Thank you, Morris. Again, the first 10 minutes of the stream was trying to figure out audio and what was working and wasn't working. So it was, I want to play the game. I just want to play. So we got 500 guests in here, almost $5,000. So we're doing good. Yep, we're aware of that, Thunderwolf. Well, I appreciate that you watch as a coaster enthusiast, and I'm glad that some of you guys are gamers as well, and this is something that you like to watch. So I'm going to try to go back into OBS Studios, or Streamlabs, excuse me, and see if we can adjust that audio one more time. The only thing is, last time we did that, the game audio went. So we'll see. So again, bear with me. I'm going to try to get into Streamlabs Again, the last time it was freezing. It was not doing very good. As you can see, our park is doing pretty good right now. And I can kind of walk away for a second and see if we can get this figured out, worked on. Oh, we just got a suspended roller coaster. Those are fun. Those are a lot of fun to build. And again, OBS Streamlabs, you are not wanting to work for me. It's like, no, I don't want to. You can't make me. Man, I feel like this streaming software kind of gums up the computer a bit because it's not wanting to react. And this is a really nice computer. There should be no reason why we're having issues. All right, well, go have fun doing dad stuff. Thank you, Theme Park ERT. Appreciate it. Again, audio is a little bit of an issue right now. We're trying awesome. So just 1 second. So it's a custom built PC. It's got Gigabyte. It's got an address or Aorus motherboard. I think it's an address. Yeah, address Elite. It's got all the bells and whistles. It should be able to do this no issue. But yeah, for some reason, something is not cooperating. Something is not wanting to talk. All right. Now, I raise the audio just a little bit. Again, desktop audio is going to be louder. Microphone is going to be louder now. But so is the game. So we'll see if this helps. So, but you see how long that takes? You saw how long. I have literally gone to Streamlabs, tried to adjust this audio setting, and I'm waiting for the cursor to basically be like the little hand so I can adjust it. And it's just sitting on the regular arrow cursor for a long time. And it's just like, nope, I don't want to do it. I don't want to move. Yeah, the game is not going to be loud because it's not playing as far as the audio. As soon as I click over, I guarantee you your speakers are about to blow out. So bear with me. Hopefully this is better. Our audio is now at minus 16 decibels. And before, remember, at minus 21 decibels, you guys were saying it was too loud. So again, we're going to play with this. We're going to test it a little bit. But the most important thing is that you guys are in here and we're having some fun. Yeah. Headphone warning. Headphone warning on that one. Here we go. Prepare your ears for this. All right. It's not too bad like that right now, at least. Like I said, we're zoomed out. That's the thing. As soon as we zoom in, not going to be good. Yes, yes, no, maybe. Let me know. Yeah. Let me know. You can still hear my audio and you can still hear the game and your ears aren't exploding. I think we're going to keep the name of the Mine Train Coaster, Anthony, at least for right now, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Johan. Okay, Tim can hear me better. Everything is sounding better. This is ASMR. No, I'm not into the ASM. Not my thing. Not my thing. All right, so we built this pirate ship. It's been chilling over here for a while. It was waiting for us to fix the audio. It's like, come on, bro. I want to open. And since we're going to eventually build a path out this way, over this direction, for our guests to travel around, we're going to leave that open a little bit. So now we've connected it. So the pirate ship is there. We're good. Wait times for some of the attractions I don't think are bad. Like this one, there's nobody here. But again, this guy is sick. He's sick. And he's about to get on our mine train coaster. Why? Somebody said he's a glutton for pain. Look at this. He's hungry. He's thirsty. He's sick. Why? Why are you riding a coaster? I don't get it. All right. Rest of the park is looking good. Park rating right now is at a 793. At that point, I again would want to check and see. The voyage has a very long wait. That's normal, isn't it? Twin ship is a really good value, probably because it's free. Again, stuff like that, we gotta fix. We gotta make some revenue. Fry stall. $1. Costs $1 for the pirate ship. I agree. So we are going to name the pirate ship the Phoenix. I agree, because of all the times we've gone to Busch Gardens, and unfortunately their pirate ship has not been running. So the Phoenix. Ta-da! There we go. So thank you, AF Guy 0127. Evil marketing dad. Whoa. I guess that would be some evil marketing. You have it where you tell everybody it's free. They get into the queue, and then as they're getting on the ride, you bring out like the credit card machine, and you're like, that'll be $1, please. You would have so many guest complaints. Yep. Food, drinks, and shops, I agree. We need to get some of that over here because it's another section of the park. We got to get people some food. And at some point, we got to build... benches, things like that. And I think it's kind of neat. You can actually build queues for these, I believe. Let me see. If I remember correctly, you could actually build a queue for this. No, I guess not. Darn. That'd be nice. We'll make this pathway a little bit wider so we can get more people in here. And I like building the information kiosk in an area where you can build a pathway directly around it. So that way you can get all four sides covered. Now, rain forecast at a desert park is probably not going to happen. Flamingo bird thing. Not sure what you're talking about that on Minky, but I have to, well, they may have it in the scenery. I'd have to check. Again, a lot of that stuff I haven't checked. Morris, what would you consider, would you try considering a game called Planet Coaster? Yeah. Again, we played Planet Coaster, I think maybe a couple days ago, something like that. It was one of our first tests when it came to the live streams. We have it. I've played it before. I just don't play it that often. Again, one thing I want you guys to kind of keep in mind is when we go to the parks and we do our updates, we're there for many, many, many hours. And then come home, edit, and then it's back to the same routine day after day after day after day. Finding time to do video games like this, it doesn't happen too often, but I am trying to make more time because, again, I think it's a good way to interact with you guys. I like being able to do it. I really appreciate you guys. I know it sounds sappy, I know it sounds cliche, but that's the reason why we do Midway is for you guys to watch. Build a pizza restaurant. Unfortunately, we don't have a pizza restaurant yet. It hasn't come in this year. We do have a fry stand. And another thing to note, again, we've said it before when it comes to the bathrooms, set them for about 10 cents. It'll cover the maintenance cost for it. Goals for me in 2021. I want to go international. I want to get out of the United States, go somewhere else, whether that be Canada, Mexico, Germany, something like that. I want to get out of the United States. After the trip to Japan, it's really opened my eyes about how easy it is to go to these different countries and experience their parts and have a great time. So I want to get out there and do more of those. What's up, Jesse? Alright, so we got that. Let's build some benches and stuff like that. That way we have a place for these people to sit, eat, enjoy their food. So we've almost got like a food court going on there, and I like having all the food centralized. It is good to have them spaced out throughout the park. Otherwise, sometimes they don't do too well. They don't get a lot of revenue. Gotta have that around the burger stand. New Vacoma rides permitted blitz. Yep, trying to read the comments on here. So we got good turn. I'd like to ride Terran right now. Try to play Tom Sawyer on the drums. That's a tough song to play on the drums. People are throwing up around the information booth. Yep. It's like high guest services. How far is the world solid slingshot and drop tower? So good news when it comes to that. A lot of the site work is going to be happening this week over there, so we're going to be over there covering a good amount of what's going on. And as you see, we got like $11,000 right now, but our park rating is at 740. We got to figure out how to make our guests happier. What carts we got? Some people are thirsty. That's what it's looking like. So, thirsty in the restaurant. Ask and you shall receive. So, that is there. We've got drinks over here, I believe. Oh, I guess we didn't install one over there. Yeah, I can see why guests are thirsty. We were like, no drinks for you. A high traffic area right here. You notice? So having that right there is a good spot because it gets a lot of gas. I would like to go over to Super Nintendo World in Japan, but Japan was a cheap trick. No, Japan was a treat. I can't. I give up. I give up. Give up. Cheap trip, but it was also like $5,000. So it was an expensive trip, but it was one of those things. I was also gone for over a month. So between spending a week in Cali before going over to Japan, spending literally 3 weeks in Japan, and then coming back for another 5 days in Cali before I flew home. But I would like to go over, but it'd have to be something like a quick there and back. And that's not something I want to do. If I go to Japan, I want to spend a couple weeks there. Have I rode the world's tallest Starflyer? If you're talking about the former world's tallest Starflyer in Orlando, yes, absolutely. But the new one that's being over, it's built over in Dubai, no. I've not done that. So 755 Cactus Coaster has broken down. No bueno. Another thing, we'll save this game at this point right now. I want to make sure that we don't lose it. Mr. Brickite? I think it is. Mr. Brickite? Gaming and Vlogging. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Over here, and eventually, like I said, what I want to do is I want to build a pathway over here because that is going to get more guests out into that area, and I just totally messed with those people in the queue. They were like, hey, I'm still standing here. There. They're still in the queue, technically. That was a weird glitch. They're like, where'd the queue go? I'm still standing in a line. Alright, so we got this area over here, a nice plot of land. We're going to flatten it out and build something. What music do I listen to? It's a mixture. I listen to pretty much anything and everything except for like screamo music. But I listen to a lot of trance, EDM, classic rock, some country. I do like some classical. I actually like going to plays. I've seen Les Mis, Phantom. I've seen Aida, all sorts of different ones. Lion King. I like going and seeing those. I do want to go back to a concert. I know everybody is kind of in the same boat. They want to go back to a concert. It's like going to a theme park. Once we're able to go to a concert again, people will be happy. Let's see. We did fly the Phoenix yesterday. Let's see what some other options that we have are. Some of these are going to take extensive modification to the park. Like, a lot of money. I still want to figure out why our guest rating is not the highest. Again, it's a little concerning. Right now, we're still in October of year 1. We just got an award for the best bathroom facilities in the country. Thank you. Thank you for this prestigious award. The voyage broke down again. Terrible. So I'm not hungry. Park is clean and tidy. I want to go on something more thrilling. Feel sick. So looks like we're doing all right when it comes to guest concerns, but for some reason, another good way to check is see why these people are leaving. So he's leaving because of hunger. This guy just looks like he spent the entire day at the park and he has no money left, so that's why he's like, peace, I'm out. Yeah, I mean, sick guests need benches, but we don't have too many sick guests where I'm looking. Hey, balloon stall. So we got that. So if you want me to go full out Cedar Fair, I'll go full out Cedar Fair. Trash cans every 5 feet. All right, there we go. So park is doing good as far as my guesstimates. Oh my gosh, we have rain. All right, again, I've said it before in the other rain video that we had, the other test video that we had yesterday. Whenever it rains, this is a terrible price gouge. But guests will pay whatever it is for an umbrella. So if you have a couple of those information kiosks around the park and you have a decent amount of guests in the park, your revenue is going to go way up. All right, so we're at $20 for that. Let me make sure that we have enough information kiosks because good opportunity to make some money. And right now, so we have just the one information kiosk. So definitely need to build a couple more right now. And we're going to make some money. So high traffic area again over here. Where do I want to put this one? Kind of like it right here. So we'll play. Delete that. Sorry, folks. And build a pathway around it. So it forces them to go around it. And there you go. People are buying umbrellas. I think Iron Gwazi is going to be extremely popular, but I think the longer line is going to be for Velocicoaster. So there we go. People are buying umbrellas. It's raining in the desert, something that never happens apparently. But we'll take advantage of it. We'll take all the money. Sick people here. Are people thirsty? We built several drink stands, but we'll build another one. We got to do what we do. Keep these guests happy. So build another one. How about right here? Looks like the rain is going to be stopping here in a second. And right now it is about 5:51, so we're going to be playing for about another 15 minutes or so, and then I'm going to call it. Got some other stuff I got to do a little bit later. So at least wanted to do this now and have some fun. We may do a live stream later tonight, but again, I don't want to flood you guys with too much of the gaming and stuff like that unless you honestly enjoy it. I'm not going to just put something out there that you don't enjoy. That is a massive ride right there. You know what? At this point, I'm going to spend the money to flatten land because we need to do that. It's going to cost a lot of money. A lot of money. But we got to build more space. Cactus Coaster is down again. For shame. No, too much. Costly mistake. Those dollar amounts just go way down. Again, land is not cheap to move. See, look, we're down to like $4,000 and we had like $16,000. Ouch! That's painful. And we still didn't even knock out the pyramid. Do I think Six Flags Over Texas will remove Flume 1? I haven't been following Six Flags Over Texas. I'm not familiar with that situation. But eventually, every ride that gets installed into a park will be taken out at some point. That's facts. So that's looking good there. I think a lot of people are just sick. I don't know what the issue is. Sometimes these games, they fight you a little bit. I think one of the most important things is I think there is a first aid stand. So priority right now is trying to get that first aid if we have it. Nope. We're going to have some sick guests for a while. Right, so this has nobody in it. Trying to make sure all the rides are profitable. Again, this ride has pretty much nobody on it. Too expensive. So we dropped it down in price. Storm does not have too many people. Let's see what people are saying. Can't afford it. Most of these guests are running out of cash. Okay. Universal is just more definitely has the wow factor. Iron Gwazi will appeal to the masses quite as much, but will still be popular. Yeah, I think the true coaster enthusiasts may sway towards Iron Gwazi a little more. That's just my personal thoughts. Is I think you're gonna find that. See, the Mega Track is nice, but queuing takes a long time for this. Alright, so there we go. We gotta go Crit Track now. And it's that time, so let's name the go-kart track. So for those of you that are in here, let me know what you want to name it. Lightning rods. I think that's a good one. Let's see if we got some other ones. Lightning rods. I agree. A good marketing thing would be maybe coupon for free food or drink. So that way people can get their drinks, be happier. Campaign for the park. I don't think we need right now. Half price entry I think would be good. That way we can get some more people in here. Free rides on a particular ride. I usually do it just for a really crappy ride, like the slide. That way it just gets people in there, because watch right now, we're at 636 guests, but in the next couple minutes, that's going to jump. And here they come. Something to do with pharaohs. All right, I'm gonna name it this one. The winner for that one. Thank you, Minky. Desert Drunkards. For some reason, I don't know why. I'm gonna do that one. There we go. You win that one. Oh no! Imagine this ride. They have it where you get in the go-kart and they serve you a drink. There would be so many lawsuits. So many lawsuits. So hopefully we're going to have a first aid stand or something like that. Cotton candy stall is going to be next. That's right. In the meantime, we'll build a water slide. Water slide. Let's see on this one. If I remember correctly, we have to do some weird stuff. So I'm going to do that right there. The exit right there. And I think we're going to have to dig. And, what's something for the water slide? Let's get a name. Slippery slopes, Pharaoh's Eye, water sliding into those DMs. That's another good one. What do you think? The theme of Iron Gwazi makes no sense. It's whatever the park wants it to be. That's what they said. They don't really care about the past history of the theme or anything else like that. Iron Gwazi is Iron Gwazi right now. And it's a crocodile. That's all that matters to them. Sahara Skids. That's a good one, Andy. I think Slippery Slopes is going to be the one. I really like that one, so I'm going to do Slippery Slopes. All right, so we got Slippery Slopes. It's not going to be free. No free rides. Sorry. Get rid of the underground view there. Build queue. There we go. Water slide open. And park rating is 694. That's a little low. That's a little scary. But we've got a lot of guests in here again. End of year 3, October, is when we have to have a park rating over 600 and over 650 people, I think. So let's see. 650 guests, park rating of 600. We'll get there. Right now, it's just, this is busy. Busy, busy, busy. I want to get off the voyage. Apparently the voyage broke down. That's right, we didn't have a mechanic over there. That's not a good thing. Favorite coaster at Busch Gardens standpoint? Currently, I would say it's Montu. Yeah, hire some more handymen. I agree. Thank you, Rena. Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster. That's a good one. For some reason, Rock and Roller Coaster has always been one of my favorites. When it comes to Disney's, Rock and Roller Coaster is where it's at. I really like it. So now that we've got a couple more rides and attractions, we'll hire some more mechanics, hire some more handymen. We also don't have any security, which is not good. It's time to reinvest into the park, so we've got to get it where we can get our guests happier, because that rating is a little too low for my liking. Remember, no mowing of the grass. I don't want to mow in the grass. In the desert. Car ride. It broke down. We need to name that also. So let's name the car ride. Let's get a name in here. So those of you in the chat, when it comes to rides, I would rather have a quality attraction instead of food. That's me personally. I would rather have a longer ride experience. Say like, this is me just speaking, this is no harm, no foul. But say like Steel Vengeance, okay? Incredibly long ride. Iron Gwazi, a little bit shorter. Will some of the elements be better on Iron Gwazi? We'll find out. But as of right now, I feel like spend a little bit more money, just a little bit more. The biggest thing that's always bothered me about Iron Gwazi is they have this plot of land right in the middle, and there's nothing. And I'm thinking, just for a couple more $1 million, you could have filled it in. But I'm not a coaster engineer. I'm not in charge of the budgets. But if I was... All right, so guest rating went up. We were in the 600s. Now we're at 740, which is good. Fast and Furious, you win. You win on that one. I'm sorry. I've chosen Tim's names a couple different times, but Fast and Furious is hilarious. I'm sorry. I love it. There, I'm going to just name it Fast and Furious Super Slow. Nope, not supercharged. Fast and Furious Super Slow. That's like yesterday. We had a looping roller coaster, right? One of the launch looping roller coasters, and it broke down so much that we literally named it Hagrid's Loopy Adventures. Sorry, Hagrid's. But I had to. Tens across the board. Entrance fee is very cheap. Why would guests be complaining that it's cheap? Fine, I'll raise it, but then nobody has money when they come into the park. That's the only thing. Because we are charging for the rides and attractions. So let's see. This guy was pissed. Standing in line for Voyage. Forever. So the queue for Voyage is too long, apparently. A lot of people leaving, or some are. So in that case, let's see what we can do here. Shorten the queue just a little bit. That way people don't think, oh man, I'm going to be waiting here forever. So that'll actually help the guest experience as well. So again, 774 right now. We're doing much better. And we're just about at the time we're going to have to end this live stream. And we may pick it up again later tonight. But as of right now, we've got other stuff that we've got to be doing. So last thing. I will build a souvenir stall for you. All right, Zacharoni, just for you. Souvenir stall. Ta-da! Souvenir stall. Yay. All right, last save. So that is going to do it for our live stream. So just want to say thank you so much, guys, for joining us again. Thank you for your patience and dealing with the audio. Hopefully we have figured it out now. So we kind of found the sweet spot, I guess, as far as microphone, in-game audio. We will play with it a little bit more and try to figure out what's going on here. But again, thank you for all your support. Again, we will be doing construction updates from all the parks. So SeaWorld, World's Tallest Slingshot, Drop Tower, VelociCoaster at Universal. We are going to try to get over to Disney soon. Just don't know when that is going to be. But we are going to be at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay on Friday. So Friday we have a media event for Mardi Gras, and we're going to be heading over there covering everything that's going on. And that's kind of the game plan. During the week, I don't know where we're going to be or when we're going to be where we're going to be. That's usually how it is for us. The day I wake up, I usually plan where things are going to be going. So thank you so much for joining, guys. On behalf of myself, Dan, Lauren, Nelson, thank you. And we will see you out on the Midway, guys. Bye.